Hi, Sandy.
Hi, it's Dave.
Hi, it's Kirk.
Welcome to the A.D.K rock and metal channel. Now today we are checking out the new music video from Benthic Realm, and it's the song As It Burns. Now this is actually off the video of the album, was it Vortex?
Yeah, it's track number 10 on Vessel.
So we did, Vessel, sorry, did I say Vortex? Vessel, sorry, this is what happens when you don't have your notes in front of you. I knew it began with a V, sorry, I don't know why I thought Vortex. Was there a song called Vortex by a band?
Ginger Vortex.
Huh?
We did a Ginger song called Vortex.
That's probably why. Sorry, Benthic Realm. I should be better than this. Sorry, but yes, it was off of Vessel. We did the album review a few months back. We had a chance to interview the band, so it's great to see a music video that we can go and check out. So it's not going to be our first complete time reaction to the song, but be interested to see what they've done with the video. So without further ado, let's go check it out. Okay, here we go. Benthic Realm and As It Burns. Okay, I think we should throw it to Andy first. Thoughts and feelings on that, my friend.
Really, really like this band. When we was doing our sort of review of the year and the highlights, because I'm so crap at recalling information, I should have said that this album, Vessel, which this track is taken from, and the interview we had with those three guys was one of the more memorable moments of the year. Really, really enjoyed the sort of hour-long chat we all had with them, and you know, a fantastic, lengthy traditional doom album they released sort of the early part of the year, which was called Vessel. People watching that for the first time may have thought, is that Chris Reifer, legendary death metal drummer from Autopsy, on behind the kit? But no, that's a gentleman called Dan Blomqvist. But yeah, Benthic Realm, very, really good band. Krista's vocals, first of all, just so soulful and calming, and just relaxes you, you know, just made you chill out the whole song. Her vocal delivery, and in the chorus in particular, towards the end, they're layered, and she really explores her range, you know, hitting those higher notes, just sort of expanding that sort of really memorable one phrase chorus, which is sort of reflecting throughout the song. I really enjoyed her complimentary solo. Not a solo guy, as you know, but that really fitted the track. The video itself, simple recording studio, couple of camera angles, but it works really, really well. When Krista didn't appear to have a microphone, I thought, not so good on this. But the fact that she's delivering it straight to the camera really puts the message across. She's really delivering it to you. You're taking it in, you're absorbing her lyrics, and really, you know, that was the best approach for this song and this particular video. You know, that wouldn't have worked so much if there was a mic in front of her, or the angle was off to the side and she wasn't delivering it direct to camera. But yeah, one of many, many great tracks on a great album, and really enjoyed seeing that. You know, they deserve to go far. Love to see them over on our shores, but whether that'll ever happen, I don't know. But yeah, really, really pleased to have discovered them, because you introduced us to what was the first track we did? One of my like I said, from their previous EP. Untethered,
that was it. Yeah,
what a track that is. I mean, that's on constant repeat for me, as is this album as well. So yeah, thank you for introducing us to Benthic Realm. That was a great track. Hopefully introduces other people to them as well from after seeing this.
I'm gonna let Kirk go next. I'm gonna go last on this one. Kirk,
this song's famous for the climb through the octaves at the end of the chorus. When we did an interview, we all agreed this is one of the great vocal moments of 2023. And for Screen Blast Repeat, we had Krista in at number 4 in our top 7 vocalists of the year, and it is because of this song. That even then, that must be the 10th time I've heard that song. It still makes the hairs on the back of my neck stand up. How she does it, because she actually, the second time near the end, she goes higher, and then you think, wow, that's good. But to then force your voice even higher through that is an incredible achievement. And she doesn't even see herself as this great vocalist, does she? She sees herself as a guitar player. And to me, there's only probably one vocal moment this year that you could probably say is, you know, slightly above it, and it's Daniel Tompkins of Tesseract in a song called Legion, where he does this falsetto and then just comes right down and growls. It's just incredible. That though, do you know what I like about that song as well? You can each time when the layers come in, like the simple tom drums at the beginning, and then the snare comes in, Maria Murphy, the bass, playing it with a plectrum, just chugging along. The riff's very simple. It's like a modern day version of Soundgarden, but with a more traditional doom metal element to it.
Yeah. And
yeah, you're right, Andy. Those vocals are quite relaxing, aren't they? They're introspective, and, you know, when you listen to the lyrics, which she's talking about, you know, the world that we live in, which is quite a dangerous place, isn't it? And how do we find our place within something that's so insecure? But yeah, it's all about the chorus. I think the guitar solo, she never shreds her instrument, does she? You don't need to. So yeah, it is quite, I keep using that word, tasteful. It is, isn't it? It does suit the song. So I don't think I need to judge it and think, oh, why is she not sticking to the C major scale or whatever. I think it does suit the song. You can see why it's track number 10 on the album Vessel. This is a great way to end a journey, isn't it? It's a listening journey, and I could just have that on repeat. But it's to me, it's the climb through the octaves in that final chorus. That is a remarkable achievement of the human voice, and to do that and deliver it and stay in tune and put so much emotion in it is absolutely stupendous. So standout song for me on this album.
So Kirk didn't actually mention the video at any point in his feedback there. He just mentioned the song. But did you actually like the video, Kirk? Just going to ask.
Yeah, it's a simple song. Are they in... What was that bar that they were talking about? The temperature's too high. And they played... I wonder if they filmed it in there. So when we interviewed them, they said, but on the release show, they hope that they have the air conditioning on. I wonder if that's the bar they were talking about.
Maybe.
Yes, it was... What do I need to say? There was some good close-up shots of them. I mean, the type of thing that Napalm Records would do, if they were saying behind the music and showed one of the bands in the studio, that's what it would look like.
So you've kind of set my point up now of what I wanted to talk about. So we've talked about the song on the album when we did the album review. It's a great song. I'm going to talk more about the video. So it looks like it's their rehearsal space, in my opinion, the way it's been set up. That looks like probably it's their own built rehearsal space that they use. I don't think it's a rented place or anything. It's what the way that the pads are on the wall. There's some gig posters on the wall. It feels like their own personal location. If I take the video in its own right, just how it's been shot and everything like that, it's fine. It does the job. I understand the microphone, because if you look at where the light is on Christina's face, it's coming from there. So if you had a microphone there, you're going to get shadow glare on her face from the microphone, which is probably why they've not done the microphone there. She's obviously over-expressing her face when she's singing. When I was watching that, everything's fine. My problem is it's the wrong video for the song. So we've talked about this song and about how it's emotional, it's got a story, etc. like that. So when I closed my eyes and I was listening to it, I was like, I'm feeling emotional. When I watched the video, I had zero emotional connection to that video. And I think actually the video is taken away from the song, because when I look at it just then playing, I'm like, okay, got another 3-4 minutes of this, of them just cut into angles of them playing. If I close my eyes and listen to the song, I can imagine other things. I can imagine Krista sitting in a forest on a log somewhere with the camera panning around, her emotionally singing to camera, cut into otherworldly scenes. And that would have told the story of what this song of As It Burns very simply. Doing a performance video doesn't work for this song. It's a way of doing it, yeah. And if that's what you want as a performance video, you're watching them perform. But it doesn't work for the song. The song to me is so much better than the actual video is, that the video should have been a better video that corresponded with it. I don't think I needed a performance one. It's a slow song. It's simple chord riffs. You're going to get what you get there live from a live gig. And I'm just watching it going. And that's why at points I was just looking up at the ceiling. So I'm like, do you know what? I'm losing my connection with the song here by watching the video. I want to connect back with the song because I felt emotion when I listened to it. When I watch the video, I lose that emotional connection, and that's why
Do you think it needed? Michael Jackson, Earth Song? Did you want dramatic moments like that?
No, I would have had
bombardments of Gaza and burning wildfires in Brazil.
No, I think they could have cut some of the studio bits for over the choruses when it kicked in, little cutscenes. But I would have had Krista singing, even if it was just her in a living room, looking out of a window at the world around her, singing sort of thing. It just you need to see that she's emotionally connected to those lyrics. When you watch the performance one, you don't get that. I don't feel the connection that I did when I listened to it on its own song. And that's what I mean, because Andy, you like performance videos. I'm not a fan of them. I want the story. I want to feel connection. When I watch that, I've got no reason whatsoever to watch that video ever again, because I've got the song. So what's making me go there? There's no second part of that story to make that song bigger, to make that song have more connection with the audience.
It was perhaps too long. Yeah, it was perhaps too long to do a performance video that was perhaps similar to that. I mean, we've done performance videos throughout the channel. I mean, we done one earlier today where it was the bulk of it was a purpose set up and recorded, but that was intercut with other live shots.
Yeah.
As a videographer, you're going to be more critical than either of us. But with a song of that length, with that message, perhaps, as you rightly said, it needed some interjections. Something else to catch the eye.
Just something because it's almost 7 minutes long of 3 or 4 camera angles moving around, sort of thing. And you kind of go, who's going to sit there for 7 minutes and watch that more than once? That's my only challenge, because actually the song is so good. Maybe it's because I'm sitting there listening to it going, I can visualize a music video for this that would have been able to be done with one camera in their local area. Literally just go out from their local area, go, right, there's woods over there, shoot some shots there. Let's do some streets of like your city town. Let's do some shots there. You walking through the crowd, talking
He's
to
done
the
it.
camera. The easy done, because you're talking about the world and as it burns. It's really simple to do. And you could have then just cut some close-ups on the instruments in the studio at certain points during the solo, maybe. So there are ways around it, and I just think that there is a musical videography element that is missing. And again, too many bands see the music video as just a way of putting something on YouTube. They don't see it as another opportunity to tell a story of what your music's about. And I think bands need to get better at doing that and actually trying to do it. Performance videos have a place, they do. And I think Kane, when we talked about the Kane one, Slave to the Grind, performance videos showing you what you're going to get live, that's a good way of example of doing it. When we did the Killer Be Killed, great setup, lots of interesting angles. Again, that worked really well. This one, too long a song for it to be used in just a performance video. I think you could have either done performance with a story or pure story. And I'd have probably shot a pure story one and then done the video and cut maybe 2 versions of it for the band. But I don't want to take away from the fact that it is a fucking great song. And the video on its own is good, just not for that song in a way.
Do you not think, Dave, that do you not probably might have worked if that was a live show and the last song in the set, and there's they're exhausted, there's sweat, and I think the emotions would come through even more then, wouldn't they, to connect to the lyrics if that was the case?
Yeah.
As a finale at this triumphant live gig.
They've done a couple of shows because they did the album launch show. So why I would have probably cut in the album launch show and got that videography done, and maybe use some of that footage, something like that, like Slave to the Grind did. But anyway, either way, it's still a great fucking track from Benthic Realm. So that was As It Burns. Now, if you enjoyed our video, please do like, share, and subscribe. We'll see you on another video sometime very soon. Take care.